Hey Book Dragons! If you've been following any of our adventures, you know we've moved. Different background, different everything. Reading kind of got put on hold for about 2 months because of all the moving and everything and trying to look for jobs. And point is, I am back with a review of the second Harry Potter book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Now again, while I was in Japan, I actually managed to find the British editions. And oh my god, these covers are so gorgeous. I love them. And I still need to get number 3. I managed to find 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in Japan. If you remember in my first review of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's Stone, whichever version you've read, you know, we meet Harry Potter as he's turning 11. We first meet him when he's a baby. He's turning 11 and pretty early on in the book. And with that, we follow his adventures through his first year of Hogwarts, trying to learn how to be a wizard, trying to grasp a world that he has yet to understand because of his aunt and uncle, who tried to squash any magic out of him at a very early age because they were just not, no, I don't know how else to put it except they just did not want it. So in this book, we pick up towards the end of the summer holiday for Harry, and he is turning 12. He's about to start his second year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. That's the title. That's a mouthful. And he's at the Dursleys, where he's lived pretty much all of his life, and it's miserable. It's a nightmare. He hates it. So something happens where he meets this house elf named Dobby. And Dobby has warned him not to go back to Hogwarts. And we follow that story. Eventually he does get back to Hogwarts via his friend Ron Weasley and his brothers. And throughout this book, we follow the second year at school with Harry. He's still trying to learn more about the wizarding world. He's still kind of left behind in a lot of areas, such as, you know, what certain words mean, how to act in certain situations. But we learned something in this book very interesting about Harry that was left behind from Voldemort during that attack. I'm not spoiling it, but eventually he ends up finding the Chamber of Secrets that was built by Salazar Slytherin himself under the school, and there's a whole story behind it. It connects a bunch of stuff between him and Voldemort, and I absolutely love these books. I mean, I seriously do. I still love them. I reread them every so often. These are my true ride or die books that I will always, always reread. The thing is, between the British edition and the American edition, not much has changed in the way of the story. It's still the same, characters are the same. Some of the vocabulary is a little bit different, the formatting is slightly different, but the story and the magic are still there. And the one thing I really like about this one is the entire series was re-released for a 20th edition where they redid all of these covers. And all of the covers are absolutely stunning. I mean, I don't know if you can really see it. It's not in color, but that's going to be the next cover for Prisoner of Azkaban, which is one of my favorites out of the series next to Goblet of Fire. So I've actually convinced, well, okay, my husband started reading the book as a surprise when we went to Universal Studios in Japan. I got to go to Harry Potter World, I got to pick up a robe, I got to pick up wands, I got to do all the stuff, and it was so great. I mean, I'm 30 years old, and I finally got to experience the magic that, you know, we've always had here, but I got to really do it. So I'll link that video to the other channel that we have, Japanablog, which is now not Japanablog anymore since we're now back in the United States. But I totally give this book like a really high ranking. 5 out of 5, but that's how much I love these books. So if you have a chance, give this book a reread, or read it for the first time, have someone read it to you. You will fall in love with Harry Potter, I think, just as much as I have. So hopefully next, this will be the book that my husband reads, and then I'll get him to do a little review on what he thinks of everything. But that's it for this video. If you want to find any Harry Potter stuff, local bookstores, Amazon, online, anywhere. So I'll see you guys soon with another review, which will hopefully be Ever the Hunted. And that's kicking off my June TBR. So I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Bye!